Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, Busted Radio Garage. Hey, how's it going guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can tell here in old Kentucky, she snowed a little bit. But anyway, on today's episode, I'm going to be focusing on my brand new Dodge Ram that I just purchased. It's got a whopping 270 miles on it. And I got a piece of it that's broke, or it may even have parts missing. I don't know. We're about to find out. I'll kind of take you in here and show you what we got going on. All right, so like I said, this is my brand new Dodge Ram Hemi E-Torque 1500 Sport Edition, blah 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 blah. Anyway, so as you can tell with all the snow, windows are going to get dirty, all salted up. So I go to use my windshield washer fluid and it doesn't work. So I popped the hood. I was like, surely it's got fluid in it, right? I figured it would be out, what have you. So I popped the hood, look down in here, and she's full. So we're good and topped off. So I go back in here, figured, okay, maybe I did something wrong. I didn't hit the button right with all the new digital crap they put on these things, you know. So start her up here. So I'm hitting this little button here. Oh, whoop. As you see, I'm hitting my spray, but nothing. But if you look up there in the hood, I have a literal waterfall going out from underneath this fancy cover. So I took a look at it, and here is the feed hose that comes down through the motor back to the reservoir and so on. So my thoughts are that this truck was built on a Friday, 10 minutes before quitting time, and either A, this hose isn't hooked up at all up in there, or there's no hose past, let's say, here, and this is all open, because it's shooting clean across. So I have two options. I either take this back to the dealership and let them fiddle fart around with it for a week, or I just fix it myself. So yeah, I'm just gonna fix it myself. So my thoughts are, I'm just gonna pop these little tabs out, and I'm just gonna take as few out as possible. And I went down to the shop and picked up a couple of these body trim tools that I use for my trim down there. One's about 2 foot long, one's about a foot long. So my thoughts are, because I don't want to dip my new hood, and I'm sure there's a tool that you can run and go buy for this or what have you, but I don't want to tear up everything under here, and I sure in the world don't want to break these clips. But my thoughts are I can get up underneath here and pop these out. With my luck, I'm going to rip this foam and everything else, but it is what it is at this point, I guess. So let's see if this works. Well, it's trying to come out. I may have to get something to create a wedge in here so I can get a little bit bigger of a bite on it. There it came. So hopefully it didn't break. Yep, well, I don't know. Yeah, it broke. So I don't want to do that too many more times. I need just a couple of them off so I can look in up there and see what's going on again on this new truck. And we'll try this again. I'm trying to do this and hold this camera at the same time. keep an eye out where this one. Well, that one flew off into the abyss. Well, I have no clue where that went. We'll have to find it here in a little bit. I think I'm gonna have to get this corner one here, and I'll be able to fold this corner down and hopefully see what's messing up in there. We're this far in the seat now, so we might as well just keep on going. See if I can get this longer one here. I don't know where that one went either, but we'll find it eventually. So it looks like it's locked up in here. These little tongues, I might be able to scoot that on out like so. Get a gander up in here. Alright, well there's the hose. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. It looks like everything's hooked up. I might have to crawl up in here and unhook this other, I guess, lip or what have you. Pull it out and see if I can tug this down a little bit further. And I might be able to reach up in there, and then I'll just get on Amazon and order some new clips and pop them back in. All right, hang tight a second. I'm gonna see if I can get this side down real quick, and then we'll see what we got going on up in there. All right guys, I was able to find the problem on this side where the main supply line comes up from the reservoir to there's a T here. I don't know if you can see that feeds the passenger side windshield wiper, the driver's side windshield wiper, then it comes off back to the reservoir. Well, anyway, this T was not hooked up whatsoever on the driver's side portion of the T. So that was flooding this side, and I have a feeling that the other side's not hooked up at all, or the hose going in between the two may be too short. So I'm assuming the other side's the same way. All this is a press fitting. It's got a little nipple on it, feeds into the T, pops in place, and that wasn't hooked up whatsoever. So let's get off to the other side and see what we got going on there, and we'll get this back together and get it fixed. All right guys, I got everything hooked back up, I believe. Let me get you in here. By the way, the donkeys are saying hello. All right, let's get back out of here now that they're done. All right, so let's go up in here. Here's the 90. It comes down to the passenger side's windshield wiper. And then here's the cross hose that goes over to the driver's side. Obviously, then it comes out the other end on a T, comes down to the reservoir, the motor, so on and so forth. These have lock-in, like little nipples that lock in and lock it in place, and they had never been hooked up for sure on this side. So just leads me to believe that this was just slapped together or forgot about, or again, 4:30 on a Friday. So nevertheless, I'm gonna go give it a shot real quick and see if it works or if something else is gonna blow apart. It is hard telling. Let's see. Boom. There it is. Got both of them. Both of them are working. That wasn't too awful bad. Well guys, that's just a short little video. Maybe this will happen to you if you go buy a new truck one day. Kind of give you an idea how to fix it. I was able to save 7 of the 8 retaining clips. This one, unfortunately, the ears broke off of it. So we'll see how well this holds back up when I put them back in. If it's just one, I may not worry about it. Kind of sucks on a brand new truck, you know, 272 miles or whatever, but it is what it is. What took me, you know, 20-25 minutes to fix by myself, you know, I understand it had been a warranty through the dealership, but they would have had it for a day, and then I've been driving a loaner if I got a loaner at all. So we have this shop here, you know, something, you know, as ridiculous as that for a brand new truck, you know, we'll just do it ourselves. But other than that, haven't had any problems with it at all. I mean, it's got every bell and the whistle in the world. I got to figure out how to work some of it, but it'll make a nice little tow rig for us this year, hauling the cars around and what have you. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you all had a great weekend. If you haven't done it yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're starting to get up there pretty good now. Don't forget about your free stickers, 100% free. I even cover the postage. Send me an email at bustedradiogarage@gmail.com with your info, and boom, I'll send them right out to you. We sent close to 50 just yesterday. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We are on there every single day. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to ask. You know, doesn't hurt to do so. And we actually have some new theme music coming here really soon. Half-Wit Labs on YouTube actually, how can I say this, produced us a new soundtrack for the channel. So definitely make sure to go check them out on YouTube. They come up with some pretty creative stuff, and I'll get that put in here in the next video or two. And other than that, thanks for watching.